back to Jerusalem, to a very important time, Passover. This is the greatest celebration of the year for the Jews, and hundreds of thousands have traveled to Jerusalem in memory of their deliverance from Egypt, and to offer sacrifices in the temple.
Wow, it's a totally electric atmosphere. I can actually hear the roar of the city all the way up here.
Yeah, you totally can. Does it sound like it's coming from the Golden Gate? See if you can figure out what's going on.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back. It is Tahir Mage here, and we are looking at the alpha gameplay of the Christian RPG Gate Zero. So last time we were jumped in the time machine, and we are now back in 33 AD outside the gates of Jerusalem. Now, full disclosure, folks, full disclosure. I actually recorded this part of the game twice, but for some reason the game audio wouldn't come through the first time, and the second time I really don't know what was going on. So this is my third time, and I'm going to show you what I played, and I'll play the shepherd's game. So there's a game in it to do with the shepherd. So if we look, is that map not going to come up? You press M for map. Oh, there it is. Must have misclicked. So we are over here, and this is where we appeared after we came out of the time machine. And we're going to go and have a little look at a couple of areas. We are going to go and meet a young chap called Reuben, who was left in charge of the family's sheep by his father. We'll probably pass through this area as well, and then we are going to head down here to the maze, and from the maze we are going to head across to this location and then make our way towards the Golden Gate, as it was known back then. Little points you should note, I'll show you one of them. There are scrolls. Now this is opened up because I've actually read it. There are scrolls placed throughout the game. Let me see if there's an unopened one. There's an unopened one. They're called facts. Now they could either be biblical in nature, so a Bible verse, or they could also be a historical fact. So I think that's why they call them facts rather than scrolls. I'd probably call them scrolls, I'll be honest with you. Right. Also, thank you so much for the new subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. And I do see the comments regarding the game, and I am going to look over them, but I want to play through the game before I read through the comments, because I don't want to influence my reaction to the game. Okay, so let's get showing. We're gonna, I think we head down towards here, and I'll show you the shepherd game first, I believe. Right, we're going to go forward. Don't forget, I am on medium, so the graphics are not going to be as good as they could be, but that is to help with the gameplay itself, because if I try to play this in ultra or epic, I'd quite possibly see that wee jutter there. Don't forget, it's an alpha play, so there are going to be problems. If I try to play this in epic or the top marks, oh, there's wheat. So just collect, if you collect things like wheat and flowers, like hyssop, olives. There's a side quest unlocked. This is going to take us to see Reuben. All those people are walking down for Passover. Looking at the length of that bridge, if I just move over here. Looking at the length of that bridge, I would say there was a lot more people attend to Passover than this small crowd. but it gives you an idea. People came from near and far to celebrate Passover. So yes, what was I saying? Picking up things. So if you pick up things like wheat and flowers and olives and apples and money, and don't forget to pick up stones. There's stones. You're going to need your stones, and you're going to see why in a second. So if you pick up your stones and your various things, certain things you pick up unlock words, and you need those words. There's your olives. You need those words to solve a riddle because they unlock words. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I will have a go at it before we finish this. Sorry, I'm concentrating. So yeah, it's been so hot here, and we don't tend to use air conditioning over here, but we're stuck under a bit of a heat dome at the minute, so things are a bit hotter than they should be, and I think that's causing me some problems with my computer. And as we all know, it causes me enough problems as it is. I don't need any more. Can we talk to this guy? No? Why have you got an interact button there? I'm not trying to be bossy, I just want to know why you've got an interact button if I can't talk to you. So bear in mind, all these graphics are going to be much better depending on the level you can play in. A couple of empty buckets by the well over here. You can stop by the well. I don't know what we need them for yet. We have 2 buckets, and we're going to fill up 2 buckets of water from the well. I don't know what we need them for yet, but I would say we need them. Otherwise, why would they be there? You can go on the roof of the houses, but you can't go inside the houses. Can I look inside the houses? You can look inside, but there's nothing in it. Okay, so you can go up the roof. It's quite nice. I would just love that. Can you imagine the picnics and barbecue on the top of that? Brilliant. Right, so you jump over this wall. I'm not suggesting you take this route. I'm just going the quickest way I know. I don't think you can die in this game, but be careful because see the red flashing around it? I'm not sure if you can die in this game, so just be careful with that one, folks. So down here, we're heading down to see... Ooh, money. What's that? Oh, bread. Take the bread, we'll take the money. I believe that's pronounced pruta. Somebody correct me that knows. And here's the flowers I was talking about. You can pick up flowers. Everything you pick up will eventually unlock a word that will help you solve the riddle. Just a quick look around here. When I say you're looking for scrolls, rare scrolls lying around the game, this is what I'm talking about. So you interact with it by pressing E, and here it's about a prophecy in John 10:14-16. You can read that if you want. So these scrolls don't all contain Bible verses, some of them contain historical facts, so you're not going to be just continuously reading Bible verses is what I'm trying to say. So this little Reuben's been left by his father in charge of the lambs. There's been a problem, and I'm going to show you what this one's about.
Hello. What's wrong?
Hey there. Would you be able to help me? My father, he went to the town, and he told me to watch the lambs. I left the gate open for just 1 second, but suddenly all of them ran out.
Let's catch some lambs.
Let's do it. So the last time, last 2 times I lost 2 sheep. I was cross, I'll tell you. When I heard the baying of those little lambs as them wolves dragged them off, I was like horrified. absolutely horrified. And I'll be honest with you, I can't imagine letting my little boy play that. He'd have nightmares. Be in absolute sheds of tears. But I get the point of the game. So make of that what you will.
The lambs are running around the field. Now and then they will stop to eat at the food stations. Once the lambs are distracted by the food, you can catch them and bring them back to the pen. Be careful, wolves are in the area.
Right, so you need the stones. You need stones to be able to... Is there any around here? I just want to make sure I've got enough stones because... I'm slowly making my way down, and I will show you. You need stones to fire at the wolves. What's that? Clay. Oh, I didn't know we could pick up clay. Right. Now we are looking for lambs. Maybe I should chase the lambs down. Where are the lambs at? There. What are you doing over there, you ninnies? I just heard them all in. They're at the gate now anyhow. Can I grab them while we run? Oh! Right, get down there. Get down there. So obviously, the quicker you do it in, and the less sheep you lose, the more points you earn. Why are you going over there? The foot's right there. Get him, get him, get him. 2 of them. I've got to get one out. You can only pick up one at a time as far as I know. You can sprint in the game, and apparently it's X, but it doesn't work for me. I'll just prove it. X, X, X. See, nothing. No, X doesn't let me sprint. So down again. I'm going to get up here because I know these wolves are coming soon. Oh, there's one over there, but I'll never make it to it in time. Oh, you I've got. I'm for sure of that. Gotcha. Get home, and I think after you put the second lamb in, but don't quote me on this, after you put the second lamb in, I believe that's when the wolves start appearing. At least that's my observation.
A hungry wolf is approaching. He wants your lambs. You must defend them by throwing rocks to scare the wolf.
Give me a baseball bat and the wolf will get a whole lot more. Right, I can hear him. Can you hear him? There he is. Yeah, no. Give me that wolf. Or give me that lamb. You rascal. I actually swore at this yesterday, so I'm quite happy that the sound file got corrupted. Because I was actually swearing at the wolves. I was so cross. I think I felt really bad for the lambs and that it just... There's another one coming. I can hear him. Sounds as if he's up the right. Can anybody see him? There he is. Get out of my road. No point you went in, you're the one that tried to eat my lamb. Could you just go and eat something so I can grab another one? You can't, another thing I noticed, you can't, oh, there's one somewhere. I'll never make it in time. You can't scroll in and you can't scroll out. So if you feel you're too close to it, I see you. I can't believe I'm right up at him. Go away. I can hear another wolf. I'd never make it up there in time. Oh! Give me that lamb. Go, 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 Max. Go, go, go. I wish I knew how to sprint, but I don't. There, got him. I see that there was wolf down at the bottom of the field there. I don't know if anybody noticed it. Oh, this is the bit I hate. I know a lamb's going to get lifted. There he is. I'm not going to make it in time. I'm not going to make it in time. I know, I know. That is awful. That is awful listening to that wee lamb getting dragged off and eaten by a wolf. Can you imagine a 9-year-old playing this? Or a 10-year-old? Or a little tiny kid that's wanting to learn about the Good Shepherd? I'm just saying. Go away. Go away, or I'll skin you and use you as a rug. Which you can see. You can see it quite annoys me. Don't get me wrong, it's okay for me, but if it's having an emotional impact for me, it's just the thought of those little lambs getting dragged off and then listening to their cries, which could well be the point of it, but at the same time I wouldn't want my child terrified at night. That stone. See, he's not moving. Look, I could hit him all day and he'll not move. I'm just wasting rocks. Look, and the rocks are sticking to him. Right, look. I could pick the rocks up from his... Sorry. I could pick the rocks up from his butt. So, that's a wee bit of a glitch there, I think. I don't think that isn't anything to do with me. Right, there you go, Mrs. Lamb. Let's get you up to safety so no wolf can get you. So you run these back up to the field. Don't get me wrong, it's got a strong message. It's got a strong and important message to tell. Right, we won. How many sheep? Because I lost sheep, I don't feel like I've won. The first time I played that, I was actually quite... I don't want to use the word traumatized, but it was a bit like that. It was upset. And I'm not a squishy person. Right, Reuben, we sorted that out for you fairly well. And a bit of advice, Reuben. You should probably shut that gate. Right. So that's the basic of that game. Obviously there's a moral lesson behind it, based on the Good Shepherd. I am not necessarily sure I would have been classified as a Good Shepherd after that. Right, so where did I want to take you to next? I showed you the well and the water. I showed you Reuben over here. I showed you how to pick up these scrolls. So let's go across this olive press, or oil press. I assume it's olives, because they're growing olives in the area. And then I'll take you down and show you that. Okay. But it is a nice sort of open world feel to it, even though I know it's not fully open world gameplay. But it does have that feel to it. Again, I'm willing to bet those graphics are stunning in top quality. Some wheat. Okay, on your right hand side here, I feel like a tourist board. On your right hand side you have Noah. Noah has been selling his wares and tears in Jerusalem for this past 10 years. We have eaten here and he's our local stable master. And over here we have our spices and herbs. I don't know who that guy is. I wonder, can you cook in this game? But yes, my point is, you can sell to this guy. I believe your mount is about 5,000, which is 80 denarii, or something like that. I have the mount. I'll show you right there. I have no idea how I'm supposed to ride that. I can't see where I'm supposed to equip that horse. Maybe the game will tell me later on. I don't know. But whenever I bought the horse, there was no actual instructions on how to use it. Which was a bit of a bummer because I really wanted to jump on it and gallop around. Oh, I was going to show you the oil press. I think that's up here. Yeah, I'm surprised. So there is an oil press up here I believe you can use to make olive oil. I just haven't figured out how to use it yet. Oh, it's a wee donkey. Right, how do I get there? But oh, I've went too far. I need to turn around and go down this road thing. What's that? Just olives? Yeah. I don't actually like eating olives, but I do like cooking with olive oil. Much, much prefer what's up there. Anyhow, before I do a squirrel on y'all, down here is this oil press I'm talking about, but I am not quite sure how to use it. Olive press, interact. Oh, I've loads of olives, but I need a jug. I don't know where I get the jugs. Where did I get the jugs? Possibly from that guy? Is there jugs lying around? I wouldn't imagine jugs that be lying around. I'll have a look at this seller, the vendor on the way by. I'll just show you this because I'm not sure if you can die, but you get that red hue if you jump from too far. So I'm not entirely sure if you can die in this game. But you can't go in that door. But if you go along here, you'll come to this entrance. I'm not sure if that's like vines or olives or something like that. So basically, the way I would describe this is a maze. And I'm only going to take you down to the first marker. But if you look in here, I don't want to show it to you out. I know some of you will be scrolling in. What does it say? I'm not going to tell you. Simple as that. At the top of that plaque, it's not what I mean, tablet. At the top of that tablet is a question. Beneath that, it's divided into two sections. Depending on your personal answer to that question, you will choose either the left or the right. And that will dictate to you whether you go left or right. There's nothing stopping you if you choose the answer on the left. There's nothing to stop you from going right. But if you play this mini game, do you want to put it that way, a mini game, properly, then you will go the direction you choose. It didn't go so well for me. I spent an hour in here the first time, about an hour. And I got completely lost. Now, eventually I figured out how to get out, but I just got completely lost. But you will come across several of those tablets in here with questions, and then a choice of left or right, depending on what way you view things. But it was quite good. I mean, I got that frustrated at one point when I got, let me just show you. When I got here at the back, I actually tried to jump over the wall. I really tried, but I couldn't get over the wall. So don't try that. Anyhow, in the center of this maze is a ring. You will want that ring. It's worth quite a lot of money, or a lot of pruta. So, oh, I thought I could jump over that. Where are we at now? We're 29 minutes in, and what we are going to do together is to take a walk along, what do you call that? It's not a bridge, it's like a walkway. It's like a walkway up to the city. So we're going to take a walk down that and hopefully get inside Jerusalem today, and that'll be you and I all caught up. More olives. So I'm going to look at, does this guy sell jugs or is it just food? So as I was saying, we actually got disconnected there, and it seemed to be when I kept interacting with him. So I am not going to interact with him because I'm scared of losing connection again. But yeah, basically you can buy all your stuff from him, or you can sell all your stuff to him, and you can buy your mount from him. But I don't actually know how to mount, because if you look at my inventory, it doesn't matter where I left click or right click in that, I can't seem to mount the thing. That's a left click, that's a right click. I can't mount it, and when I bought it I wasn't actually given any explanation as to why or how. So I would love to tell you how you write your mount, but I can't, because I can't figure it out and there's no instructions given. Okay, there's one of the, so I should probably say this is the walkway. I wouldn't call it a bridge, but it's a walkway, and that leads into the east gate of Jerusalem. Along this bridge you will find various things like this. I'll just let you read it there. You can pause the video and read it. So that's really a historical fact. That's what I mean when I say, how do I get out of that escape? That's what I mean when I say some are Bible verses, some are historical facts regarding the city of Jerusalem. Let me just move you closer here. Can you imagine what that look? Oh, you see, there's that look. If you go too close to something and you try to take a look out, you can't scroll through him to the other side, and you can't scroll back. You're stuck looking at his back end. Can you imagine how beautiful that is in high quality or epic quality? Really nice. Right. I've been actually dying to get in through that gate, but the problems I had, what was it, Tuesday and Wednesday? Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday. Staying connected to the game was so I do have it with me, and I'm glad you mentioned it, Hector, because I've solved part of it. I just hope it shows up here. So this is the riddle that Grandma Charlotte gave you. And remember what I was saying, that you, as you collect wheat and flowers and olives and various things around the world, words will unlock. Each of these symbols represents an item. And as you can see, I've actually solved the visual riddle. I did record it, and if that recording hasn't become corrupted, it's another problem I'm having with this game. Everything's becoming corrupted. I will pop it in and you can watch me solve it. It was an accident. I solved it by accident. But basically, use your WASD button. W and A takes you in or out. These are all in little circles. And not W and A. Yeah, W and S takes you in and out. A and D rotates the circles, okay? And this is another one that I've solved. Let's see, because let me see, I can't. Right, can't do that one. So this, if I just show you, this symbol represents something in your inventory. See? So we just go back here. Remember that symbol? Right. I say remember it and I've forgotten it. Right, so where are we at here? So that symbol is represented by this. So if I click on that symbol and go into my inventory, if that item is in my inventory, I click on it and it will unlock the riddle. Okay? Won't solve it, just unlock it. Right. Let's get through these gates. I've been dying to get through these gates. So I think that's all palm leaves. And up here, I'm not sure. It's like a little vending area. It's various cloths. What's this? Aloe? Have we ever? Oh no, I was about to say I can't remember if I've ever picked up aloe before. There we go. And I know that over here, some money. I always pick up the money. And right there you can see another. It's like an archaeological fact with where it's mentioned in the Bible. It's not an actual Bible verse, but I'll let you read that there. You just pause it and read it. Now if I just show you I can't mind if I mentioned this earlier, so I'm going to mention it now. As you come across these scrolls, I think they call them facts, you can see where I got to up here. They look like this initially, this wee guy here, but as you read them, they will look like opened scrolls, and you can see where I got to up here. I just kept getting disconnected, and I'll be honest with you, I lost my patience and I just walked away. Don't you dare disconnect me again. But it's really beautiful. I mean, I do like the game, but one of the concerns I have is that it may come across as too preachy. Is that the wrong thing to say? So there's another one of your scrolls there. Not there, that's a fire pit. There's another one of your scrolls there. That's the eastern wall. So you do get Bible verses and their interpretation of what that Bible verse means. I'm not going to enter into a Bible debate. But for me, some of it was mere speculation. Oh! Right, this is where we got to sneak by the guards. Well, not sneak, well, yeah, sneak by. We're going to cause a distraction. Just wait for that to go away. Right, so there's another fact over there. Let's see what's in here, because if they're rocks, I'm taking them. 5 rocks, because I might need them in here. Right, so go crouch down. So to hit one of these vases to distract the Roman guards, it's a right click. Well, when I say right click, hold your right mouse button down and then left click. There it comes. And we're just going to sneak around the back here and hope we don't get caught. Hey, we're going into Jerusalem. It's a wee donkey. Okay. So that would probably, when they say the most holy place, that would probably be in reference to Solomon's Temple or the Temple Mount. And there's another. What I don't understand is why we had to sneak in. I don't understand why we had to sneak in. Why would he have been picked out above everybody else that's coming in for Passover? Or is that a stupid question? So, haha, right. We'll finish the episode there, folks. And the next episode, you see, we will be going around Jerusalem. As always, take care of each other. Oh, take care of yourself first. And then take care of each other. And I will see you next time.